Today, August 11th, is the first year anniversary of me doing YouTube. And I started my cooking channel on August 11th, 2022. And I want to share with you some of the things that I have learned in this past year. Would I do it again? How did people react? Do I make any money? Is it time consuming? Is it hard work? Is it easy work? So I'm just going to share with you some of the things that I have learned this past year. So I decided to start a YouTube channel months before, but I was always so scared. I would put a little video up and I would snatch it off, and I didn't, I critiqued myself so much that, I just, anything I did, it was terrible. So I had researched, I had looked at other people's channels, the kind of ones that I think I would might like to kind of, not copy, but kind of follow after. And I knew that I had a cooking channel, but I wanted to add my own, kind of my own spin, my own personality, and bring that to my channel. And I really felt like, well, I really don't have a personality. So I was really nervous. So I would do little videos where I was not in the picture, and I didn't like them. I'd put them up and I'd pull them off. And I would critique the videos so much that I didn't like any of it. So what I did, so I decided to put up a short. I think it was cornstarch. What was the difference between cake flour and regular flour? How to make cake flour turn, or how to make regular flour turn into cake flour. And it's right here. And so I decided, well, and then at that time, I was taking care of my grandson during the day while my daughter-in-law worked. And I decided one day to put on some red lipstick, which I don't wear red lipstick, but it's all I had. I don't know where it come from. It was in my purse, and I put it on. And I did a little garlic, the difference between garlic powder and fresh garlic. So I put that on, and I really liked it. I thought it was cute. I didn't look at myself. For the first time, I looked at the video as a whole, and I thought the music made it kind of cute. I would look at other channels and other people, and I looked at all those like TubeBuddy and vidIQ. Is it Steve Cannell? I would look at these different channels, and the problem is they kept telling me, just pick up a camera and go. Just pick up a camera and do it. So that's what I did. I picked up the camera, and that started it. And I decided the day that I put up the garlic video, it was a little short, which is right here. The day that I decided to do that short, I decided I would not critique myself personally. I would look at the whole video and edit it and do that. And I didn't want to critique myself. Everybody, you hate to hear yourself in a recording, on tape, it's very hard, or to see yourself on the camera. So I found that was probably going to be my hardest part. And then I decided, you know what, I'm not going to look at myself. I'm going to look at the video as a whole, what I'm doing. And I knew nothing really about editing or cameras or anything like that. But I just picked up my phone, and that's how it started. And then I edited it, and I found some little songs on YouTube with the shorts. I didn't really even understand shorts and long form video. I understood nothing, but I did it anyway. And I kind of liked it. It was kind of fun. It kind of gave me a little bit of youth. I don't know. You're 58. You're kind of looking for something fun to do. I was 57 at that time, but I wanted to kind of start something new and exciting. And I was taking care of my grandson, so I really had to stay home or at their home. And I needed something to do while I'm in that situation where I'm babysitting to kind of spice life up. Not that not babysitting is not spicing life up, but you have something to really look forward to every day that gets you out of bed, jumping out of bed, and that's what YouTube did for me. It made me excited about the next day. Did I get any subscribers? Did I get even one view? And a lot of times it would be 0 views. It was really rough at the beginning. And then I just kept putting them up and putting them up and learning from each video. And I would keep watching these other channels, how to improve this. And every time that I wasn't recording or when I was home, I would be getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning just so I could watch how to make my videos better. I would look at all sorts of things, how to make my videos better, how to get views, how to get subscribers. And I would just be so into it. And I became obsessed. But I didn't tell anybody that I was on YouTube for a little while, not even my husband, not anyone, because I didn't want to be criticized. I didn't want to be critiqued. I didn't know how people would handle it. Not that my husband would critique me or criticize me or anything like that, but I just kind of wanted to give it a little bit of space, that this was just for me. And I did tell my daughter-in-law because she had a YouTube channel. And then all of a sudden, I started telling people. And then I saw one day, I don't know who it was, but someone said, if you're ashamed to put your work, don't be ashamed to put your work on Facebook. So I let the cat out of the bag. I put it on Facebook. I told my parents. I told my family, my friends. When you put it on Facebook, you're out there. And I did. I didn't ask anybody's opinion. And I do get asked all the time, oh, what do people think? Well, my husband thought it was great. My son thought it was awesome. My daughter-in-law really encouraged me. My friends didn't really say anything. I didn't ask their opinion. I just went for it. And I still have it to this day. And my mom and dad really were supportive. My mom, I was really, not that I was shocked, but I guess, sometimes some parents, my mom just tells you the truth with everything. And so she was very honest. But my aunt and my uncle and my cousin, Christy, probably was my biggest cheerleader. She probably encouraged me the most. She sent me little gifts in the mail, little cards, comments, just absolutely encouraged me to no end. And then I would see people in my town and they would encourage, oh, we saw your video and it's so good. And they really liked it. I didn't have any, well, I've got a few critiques from people because it's just the way it's going to be in life. And you just have to say, well, is this really true? And do I need to change that? Or is this just somebody giving their opinion to sometimes critique you a little too much, to kind of dig and, dig at you, because sometimes people don't understand. And I didn't really have that. I felt really encouraged. People just knew that I was doing YouTube, and I didn't ask their opinion. I still haven't asked their opinion, and I'm not going to ask their opinion because it's something I do. The comments will give me opinions. The comments will tell me if they like my videos, the subscribers. So I just leave that up to that, and it's just something that I'm doing. And I want to get better every week. Every video, I want to get better. Every video, I want to figure out. When you're my age, you think, oh, everyone's so young. They're cleaning, they're doing this, they're doing that. And what do I have to offer? I'm 58. In 10 years, I'll be 68. Can I still be doing it? Well, yes. There are people 80, 90 years old that they're up there doing their thing. And I don't feel old. Now, the things that have happened to me in the year that I've started doing YouTube, the first time I saw myself, I want to talk about this. This is the first time I saw myself really do a YouTube video. I was kind of in shock. I had never, we don't know who we are. We kind of have a perception of who we are. But when we see ourselves as other people see us, and that's what I saw on YouTube, how other people actually see me. And I was really shocked. I looked full of joy. I looked happy and joyful and not a care in the world. And in real life, it's not that way. So I said, am I a fake person? You know, you think that way because who you perceive on there, sometimes you be really sad and you'd be doing a video and it looks like you're so happy. So I was like really shocked when I first seen myself on YouTube. And then it was kind of a process trying to figure out how to make this recipe look good, taste good, and pull it all together in a sequence. That was kind of hard at first, but I kept at it, and I didn't really understand how YouTube worked at first, but I just kept plugging along. And now that I do, I had over 100 videos posted, and I took 50 off. I threw away all those views. I couldn't believe I did that. That was very stupid because I just thought they were horrible videos. They were some of the first ones that I did, and I just thought they were horrible, and I should have kept them up. I get this question all the time, or I get this comment all the time, oh, I could never do YouTube. I really don't have any talent, or I don't, I'm too old, or I'm too boring. And you know what? Everybody can do YouTube. I do believe that. I believe everybody has a special gift, a special direction that their life goes in, and that they have something to offer. We all, especially the older you get, you do have something to offer. Many experiences in life that you've already lived that people haven't got there yet, or how you went through that, or how you got through it. I want to tell you how I really got into YouTube. Was I am an eBay seller, and I would watch how people sold things on eBay, and it just excited me. I really didn't watch anything but people who sold on eBay. And I thought about doing that because I've been selling eBay. I'm a top rated seller on eBay, and I have been for many years. And I thought, well, I could do that. But it is something I'm passionate about. I know so much about eBay that I could probably just teach classes, and but I guess it just wasn't what I was going to do. Okay, it just was not something I was going to do. And I decided that I really wanted to do a cooking video because when I was at my church, I would always be cooking and people want to know how you do things. And I thought, well, you know what? This would be a great way to show people how to cook, how to take care of your home. I love taking care of my home. I'm not going to do cleaning videos, which I think they are great because I used to watch How Jen Does It all the time, and At Home with Nikki. I think those were my first two YouTube videos besides eBay that I ever watched. And I became obsessed to have my house and everything as clean and perfect as they were. But, you know, I couldn't quite live up to it. I really do enjoy the cooking videos because that's something everyone, young, old, male, female, anyone can learn how to cook. And simple directions, and no one taught me how to cook. My mom taught me how to clean, but never how to cook. Taught my sister how to cook, but not how to clean. So it was really something I had to really strive for. When I was about 30, I'd say about 30, I really started getting into cooking, and I really love sharing all the things that I actually taught myself or watched others teach me, or how is it? Not that I didn't do it all myself. Others taught me, other people, videos, TV shows, Cooking Network, other things that gave me a drive to cook. And so I wanted to share that with you. And I am so thrilled that so many of you are watching. I get a lot of this. Do you make money? How much money do you make doing YouTube? I started with 0, 0, 0, everything, no views. And you know, the first 10 subscribers, you're just all over yourself. You can't believe it. And then the first 100, you're just going crazy. You can't believe, oh, that's a celebration all in its own, your first 100. Now, the first first few months, I was just throwing out videos. I mean, good, bad, whatever I could get out, I thought they were good, and they'd go up and then they'd look terrible. And so I had gotten a little over 100 videos, and I did something stupid and I didn't understand what I was doing. I deleted 50 of those terrible videos that I had first started. Well, that took a lot of views off of me. So I do have 4,120 subscribers, and but I don't have but half the watch views. So that I need to get monetized. So no, I am not monetized, and no, I do not make money. And then people ask me, how much does it cost to do YouTube? Well, it just depends. You can just pick up your phone. I purchased an iPad, and that's what I shoot with. And I also had a Canon camera, but the camera I purchased to shoot, to take pictures with my eBay pictures. So that was really not an expense for that, but my iPad was, and I really like shooting with my iPad. I find that it has great color, and I really do like that. It's so easy. And then you have to pay for editing, but I did purchase, it's a year, I think it's $79 a year, and I really like the editing. It's super easy, and if I can do it, anybody can do it, and it just works on my iPad. And I like a desktop. I love a desktop, but I also love my iPad, and I did find the editing service that I really like, and it's called Weberly, I believe. I can't remember the name of it, but I purchase it this is my second time. I just purchased my second service for the year, and I love it. And I don't count the food because we actually eat the food, or I gift it, or I'm making it for church, or making it for some kind of event. And all these things, I don't make money, and I would say with the expenses, I've probably spent about $1,200 total doing YouTube, and that's counting the iPad and different special food that I do just to shoot for YouTube. So about $100 a month, and you don't even have to do that. You can just pick up your phone and shoot videos, and you can edit right on there. But you can edit through YouTube, so it really doesn't have to cost you anything. But it was just something that I chose to do. And I love being in my kitchen, and I do really cook like that. I grew up like that. I love cake. It's probably my favorite thing in the whole world is cake. I'm not gonna lie. And I'd rather have dessert than food. But I do like casseroles. I like things that are easy and simple, but then again, I mean, I like to go outside my comfort zone. So would I start YouTube again? Do I like doing YouTube? Am I going to continue on? Even though I'm not monetized, I am going to continue on. I'm going to give it a shot. I really want to be monetized. It's kind of a goal. It's not so much that I want to make money, which if you work hard, we should all get paid for our working hard, but it's not about that. It's about actually accomplishing. I think the first thing I accomplished was actually putting up my first video. The second thing I have accomplished is continuing every month to post videos. And the third thing is to make it for my 1 year and still enjoy doing it. So I think I've accomplished 3 things. And so now I really want to get monetized, just so I can get monetized, just to say that I've accomplished that. It's like a goal that you set or strive for. It's like a runner. They strive for that first marathon. They run, they walk, they do whatever they can, they train. And so that is what I feel like my time has been the first year. I'm in training, I'm learning, and I want to learn more and more and more. And my goal is to get monetized. My goal is to become better at sharing with you, sharing with my subscribers, my viewers. And that is exciting. I was amazed at the first video. I consider going viral when I first started was 300. If I got 300, wow, or 150 in one night, I was excited. That was about all to me. And I think I had around November, December, where I started really getting subscribers. And that was off of a couple videos of pound cake. And I was real excited about that. I said I had put those up months earlier. I think it was one of the first videos I really did, and I got 4,000 views off of it. I was so excited, and then it stopped. It was 300, a little over 300, I think, and it stopped at 333 subscribers, and it stayed there forever. I mean, I was looking up, what am I doing wrong? I mean, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be monetized. See, I didn't understand things. And so as you go, there's trial and error, there's failure, there is joys, there's excitement of getting up every morning. And I'm one of those people, I've checked my phone to see if that video has a good rating or not. I try, and so I keep going. Even the bad videos, they're there, and I'm not going to delete any more of my videos. They are up for the long haul, good, bad, whatever. So I am going to continue on. I am going to learn more. My goal is to learn more, to give my viewers, my subscribers, more knowledge, more of me. I'm so nervous to share my private life because I think I'm boring, and a lot has gone on in this year that I have started YouTube. I had a lot of really sad things happen in this year, and it just overwhelmed me, but I kept doing it. So the circumstances, and so I'm very nervous about sharing. I have a sister-in-law who has lived with me. She's been part of my life all her life, and she was adopted when she was young, and she has a handicap, and she came to live with us when she was 24. And she has severe osteoporosis and different things that she was born with. My in-laws adopted her. And so whenever they have become where they couldn't care for her anymore, they sent her to live with us. And it has been a battle for the past year because she was diagnosed with severe osteoporosis. She's only 37, and she has past stage 4. She has the aging body of a 90-some-year-old woman, and different things. She can sneeze and break a bone. She has to be on pain medications and things like that, and it's been really hard. And so we are in the process now of getting help to care for her, and it's just been a very, very rough year because she was diagnosed last September. So it's been a very hard year. So then my mother has been very, very sick, and in January, in December, my daughter-in-law had a baby, and she got heart failure. After having the baby, she came home and had heart failure. So she had to go back to the hospital, and we didn't know if she was going to make it. And I'm staying and taking care of my grandchildren. So right in the middle of all that, things were happening. It was just a very hard time. And then when she got home, my mother got very, very sick, and we thought she was not going to make it. And she was in the hospital for 3 weeks. And we did everything, prayed and cried, and I'd stay during the day, and my dad would stay at night, and my sisters would come when they could. And it was just a very, very hard time because you come home and you would shoot a video in the afternoon, and you would be so sad, and you didn't know if your mom was going to make it, if she was dying at that time. When they brought her home, we all assumed she was going to pass away, but my mom is tough. She's a go-getter, and she has survived, and she's walking around cooking, and she loves cooking videos, and she tells me like it is, and I love her for that. And she's still got a lot of things, and we found out other things this year that have been really sad, and just a lot. And then I had a very personal loss this year. It was extremely sad. I don't even know how I got through it. I went on 2 girl trips. So lots of stuff has been happening in between shooting these videos. And I hate to open up my life because I'm thinking, well, they don't want to hear about my life. So I'm telling you right now, this is, and it might be another year before you hear anything about my life, but this is the way it goes when I'm trying to shoot videos. This is a part of me. I still have house cleaning to do. I try to take care of I give my daughter-in-law a day every week to kind of rest up, and I spend time with my grandchildren. I really enjoy that. And I keep going. And that's what we have to do. No matter the losses in our life, no matter what things happen, we have to keep going. And that's what I intend to do. I'm going to intend to keep on doing YouTube. And even after I'm monetized, I plan on continuing to do it. So I'm looking at this as a major goal because I'm enjoying it. And I found something that I actually love, and editing is one of the things I absolutely love. It's like putting a puzzle together. I think it keeps my brain sharp, even though I'm forgetting half the stuff in there. That is real. And people ask me, Fran, do you really forget stuff like that? Or does that stuff really happen? It really happens. What's going on in my kitchen is really going on in my kitchen. There is not a script or anything. There are days I get up and I have no clue what I make. Oh, what am I going to make today? I go in there. I don't plan that out. I have a small plan. I try to plan out monthly what days I'm going to shoot. What, I have to do it around the schedule and things like that. But there are some things, some not till the night before, or actually till I get in there. Oh, I'm not going to make that. I'll do an intro to what I'm going to make, and then I go, oh, I'm not going to make that. And I ended up making something so different. So it's really not scripted. It's really me. It's the good, the bad. There's probably, in between takes, people are slamming doors, grandkids are running out, my grandson is running in and out, or I have to stop, somebody's knocked on my door, or my dogs won't quit barking. There's all sorts of things that goes on in between shooting those videos. So I burn something and throw it away and have to start all over, or I forget to turn the camera on, and I've done that plenty of times. But YouTube is an experience, and there's, people say, oh, my favorite YouTuber quit. They said that, there'd be negatives. There are always going to be negatives to whatever you decide to do. Don't ask. I don't ask people, what do you think of my YouTube channel? What do you think of my video? I don't ask. I will find out. People will comment. People will let me know. And take it with a grain of salt, and some things I take with a grain of salt because I've really given it my best, and some things I take very seriously. Oh, I need to do that. And someone had commented that I needed to sharpen my knives, and you know what? They were absolutely right, and I don't know why I didn't think that I need to sharpen my knives. So little things like that, they kind of encourage me. Or somebody write a comment, and I go, oh, or somebody asked me to shoot a video, that they'll send me the recipe. I really like that. I was just amazed at people's requests, and so I've tried to honor requests. I've only gotten a couple nasty comments, and I just, when you don't ask, I didn't ask for the review like that, but when you put your video up there, you're asking for a comment, you're asking for a review, and people will let you know. And but mostly I get, wow, I can't believe you do that. That's exciting. I wished I had the guts to do it. Well, I don't have any guts. You just don't look at yourself. Look at the whole picture. Don't look at yourself and critique it. We will all, if we look at every little thing, our voice or our hair, or I'll do a video and I'll find out my hair was sticking up in the back, or, am I that vain? Am I going to take that whole video? No, that video is going up. or if I make a mistake, or you know what, that's part of what my cooking channel is all about. But I am just amazed that I have 4,000, over 4,000 subscribers. I'm totally in awe. I just can't believe that anyone would watch my videos. I'm just in awe of it. I'm so humbled. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful. And it makes me want to do better and better. It makes me want to it brings me more joy. And I am a pretty happy person, and it takes a lot to get me sad. And this year, there was a lot of sadness. But I think that YouTube has established to help me bring my joy, because I'm looking at things not as a monetary, but as a goal in whole, to strive for better for myself. It makes me feel young, and I don't feel old. Some days I do, you know, but especially when you look at all these beautiful young homemakers now, they're just starting out, or it's just amazing. They're so beautiful, and they have so much to offer. They have a lot of talent. So I'm just excited to be here. I want to give a shout out to my aunt and uncle and my cousin, because they just they boost my ego so much when I get around them. I just love them so much. My mom and dad, my mama for telling me the truth. Oh, I shouldn't do that, or that was terrible. I just want to say, and all the people, the subscribers, and the viewers, I'm just in awe of it. And the kind comments, and the sweet cards, and the gifts. I'm just amazed. So in the past year, I found a new joy, new friends, a new reason to get up, even through the hard times, the good times, and the sad times. And if you're passionate about something, it doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be anything that makes you get excited and get out of the bed. Maybe it's raising your children. I used to be that when my kids were little. I loved being a mom. It was the only thing I ever felt like I was good at. I was in the Air Force, but being a mom was something that I really always felt like was the only thing I was ever good at. I really believe that. But now I found a new, I went through empty nest so bad, and my kids are all grown and doing very well. And I've moved on from that to where I'm at now. And like I said, if you decide to do YouTube, don't ask people's opinions, just do it. Don't critique yourself. Don't let others critique you. They'll do it in the comments below, but don't take it so hard. Just keep moving forward. And don't look at the whole picture. Don't look at, there's wrinkles here, or my lipstick's not quite right, or I need a different earrings on, or my voice is terrible, my hair looks bad. Look at the whole concept of your video. So that's the thing I want to share with you. I'm sharing a little bit of my life, and I have been on here a little too long. But if you have any comments below, or a recipe you would like me to share, but this is my 1 year, and yes, I'm going to continue on, and I'm excited about it. But no matter what we go through, we got to live life, and YouTube has brought me a great joy, and I'm excited about what the future holds. So for YouTube, and for my learning, and I just think it's exciting that at 58 you crave learning, you crave a new way of looking at things, and a desire to be relevant. And I think that's what YouTube has brought me for the past year. So I have just rambled on long enough, but I'm going to leave this up. I am going to edit just a little bit, but I'm going to leave this up for the simple reason, in a year we're going to look back at this, and I deleted all my first videos except for the first one. But we're going to keep this up here. I know it's long and probably irrelevant. People probably don't even want to know anything about me. But I'm going to keep it up because in a year, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to see where I'm at in a year. And then I'm giving YouTube another year. I'm going to take it on a year-to-year basis. So from August 11th, 2023, we're going for year number 2. And I hope you come along with me. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting. Oh my gosh, and the notes, the kind words, all the viewers. And thank you for just coming along and hanging out with me and in my kitchen. And today, I'm going to go make a candy bar cake. Yes. And yes, I am recording today. I'm going to record a candy bar cake because that is my favorite cake. Pound cake is my favorite cake. And I have 2. I love a pound cake because I love thick cake, and I love a candy bar cake. It's my favorite. So when I celebrate, I love a candy bar cake. Holidays, I love that. So I'm going to go make my favorite cake today to celebrate my 1 year. So you stay tuned. You make sure that you look for that. It will be out after this video. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. Come back, subscribe, hit the like button, comment. You know, I don't mind comments. If I irritate you or if I'm doing something you don't like, that is fine too. And I'm not going to be rude. I'm just not going to be rude because I take it with a grain of salt, especially the way this year's gone. We just take life one little bit at the time because all those sweet, wonderful comments and cards make up for one negative comment. And sometimes people don't even mean to be rude. They just sound it, you know. So we are going to start on year number 2. Welcome. I hope you will come along for the ride for year number 2 starting August 11th, 2023, which is today. I'm going to go get on that candy bar cake. You guys go. Have a wonderful, wonderful